kind of fluctuates. Sometimes it's a little higher. Sometimes it's even a little lower, right? But it's somewhere between like 4,000 and like 10,000, something like that, man. That is crazy. What is going on with your boy STUNNA REESE? That is insane. 6,000, 8,000, 4,000, 7,000, 6,000. She caught me talking to another woman. I can't believe I got a ticket. Yeah, that one seems like it would get 8,000 views, right? A lot of the police interaction videos definitely get up there. In Miami, getting it with Barbie, 3,900 views. That is insane. Yo, that is insane. But tell me why. This doesn't make sense, right? Marty Marr has half the subscribers of STUNNA REESE, but he's getting 15, 20,000 of views a video. But then again, CJ on 32's promotes, right? CJ on 32's has his favorites, right? So he promotes Marty Marr's videos. He promotes Marty Marr's raffles. He's been promoting Marty Marr like crazy. But if you think about it, like back then, right? Him and STUNNA REESE were kind of like, if you want to say OGs, right? They hung out together the most, right? Him and STUNNA REESE. Like, Marty Marr just got in the picture just recently, man. Just recently when he got kicked out of the furniture store or whatever. Maybe they hung out together and like...
Look at my chum this speak _face_9 full sim. Today's topic with some IScreamVlogs. So IScreamVlogs had went and watched one of STUNNA REESE videos, and STUNNA REESE really was just telling the truth. He was talking about like how he'd been on YouTube so long and he weren't forgetting, you know what I'm saying, 10,000 views to like 5,000 views. He really would get more than that back in the day. So I understand what STUNNA REESE are pretty much saying, you know, YouTube push who they want to push. Well, of course, IScreamVlogs, no good ass, go and take this shit and run with it. And he gets started just talking hella shit like, he said, he'd rather watch STUNNA REESE video than Marty Marr videos and CD on 32 pushing we want to push to make got the power. You know what I'm saying? To make him gain debuts and stuff like that. Which, that's a bunch of bullshit. CD on 32, they got power. Do none of that, bruh. It's basically go off of the content you create. So basically, I get what STUNNA REESE is saying. Like, YouTube really push what they want to push. Because if you look at some of the other YouTubers out here, and they commented, you know, subscribers and views they get, you'll be like, wow, because someone really ain't hitting on a hella bean. I'm just going to be honest with you, just some of them. I'm just saying some. But I think what pretty much happened with STUNNA REESE is he switched up his style, because back in the day, he was doing number car content. And, you know, he went to the lifestyle content. And basically, like what STUNNA REESE was saying, like, in order to make the people happy, you got to pretty much buy your way into it. And I feel like he's right about that too, because my wife, she does YouTube and she got over 10,000 subscribers, but she had to buy her way into it also. Then as time went on, she had to quit. She quit buying her way into it. And once people started looking at the hair videos, they actually started liking it, chimed into it, started liking it. So with that being said, IScreamVlog, you can quit that bullshit trying to turn, you know what I'm saying, the 32 gang against STUNNA REESE, because STUNNA REESE ain't did nothing wrong. And see down 32 ain't really got to promote nobody. Everybody's a grown man. You saying that, oh, he promoting Marty Marr. He really ain't promote Marty Marr. Only thing anybody said something about Marty Marr raffle, that was it. That man haven't said anything about Marty Marr at all whatsoever in his videos. So I don't know where you getting all this extra shit from, trying to mix it up, stir it up, put in the pot, you know what I'm saying? But you can kill all that, bro, because that haven't even been said or brought up on YouTube. You're just making up fake ass narratives to get views. I'm just being honest, you are. Because like I said, I understand where STUNNA REESE coming from. It's saying, well, me, they're not gonna push my videos out. Why you talking about? Because I'm not a hate channel. I don't do none of it. I speak facts. I get tired of y'all trying to put down the 32 gang and real gang. You was skinning. They're not gonna push that, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep going strong. Just like I host STUNNA REESE do. STUNNA REESE been on YouTube a long time, which I understand exactly where you're coming from. That man, for what you try to say, IScreamVlog, on real, all the way that man get views, if he would link over CJ on 32s and all that, they're not even the case, bro. Of course, there was a good ass duo back in the day, but both of them had their own taste and all, and their own styles and all that. So you gotta quit all that bullshit, man, because at this point, you trying to make motherfuckers feel like they're not important no more. We're just a bunch of bullshit, bro. Because Stunna Reese just as good as Steve on 32s and everybody else in the 32 gang. All them boys tight. I like the content that all them boys put out, especially when Stunna Reese had built his dome. I was watching that shit every single day. I would go back and rewatch the videos every single day. Because the shit we into and this should be light. Like I said, bro, quit all this bullshit making them be fake narratives. The man just speaking the real truth. And you get mad to my nah, they ain't like that, dog. It ain't like that. It is like that. They push who they want to push. Like, we all see this shit every single day on YouTube. These people push who they want to push. Even Real spoke on it not too long ago. But anyway, y'all, this big underscore faithful 947. Checking in with another video. I'm out, gang. Peace.
Everybody else doing, buying car parts, buying cars, and showing cars, and doing this and that every day.
But maybe it's not, like, he trying to make it seem like it's YouTube not pushing it, but I'm just confused. Like, what do you mean YouTube is not? Maybe it's the people subscribe to your channel, they don't want to watch this. Like, you got 110,000. Yeah, maybe YouTube is not pushing, like, notifications to maybe, like, 50% of your subscribers. But the other 50,000, all right, because we know CJ on 32s gets 50,000 views on average every single day. So that 50,000 people, why are they not supporting the rest of the 32 gang channels, right? How come they ain't supporting Rail? How come they ain't supporting Stunna Reese? They just go over there and watch that Butler, Marty Marr, right? Because CJ obviously promotes him more than he promotes any of the other guys, right? But that 50,000 people that watch CJ on 32's videos every day, where are they going? How come they ain't watching Stunna Reese, right? So I don't think it's like it's entirely YouTube's fault or YouTube is not promoting. Maybe they just don't want to watch your video lifestyle shit. They want to watch the car content.
And not just living my life like some people on this platform who are getting 100,000 views. Like I said, man, I met one of the guys that I watch on a regular. Like when I come home, I'm chilling, winding down. I search for King 68 channel, check out what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing all that. He might buy an outfit or something, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't talking about cars. He talking about his life. And that's kind of where I am. So, with that being said.
Yeah, but King 68, he's got like a whole different vibe, right? He's not like stuck in one niche. Like, he's kind of like, he does car stuff, he does lifestyle, he does fashion, cooking, like healthy shit. Like, he's got like, he's kind of like CJ So Cool. He's got his hands in a little bit of everything. Or like Quan, right? Quan has got his hands in a little bit of everything. But you started exclusively doing car stuff. And I feel like you can't have a channel. And this is why you'll see a lot of these big channels with like 500,000 subscribers and they're getting like 2,000 views or even 1,000 views. I've seen some channels with 1 million subscribers and they're getting only a few hundred, right? Because your audience don't want to watch that shit. You got to create a separate channel. That's why Quan's got like several pages.
I'm pretty much resetting. I'm pretty much resetting my channel from ground zero, like as if I started over completely and I'm building.
But why you got to start over? I thought CJ on 32s has the power to send you viewers, right? Because look at this. This don't make sense to me, right? How does Marty Marr get this many views, right? And his videos are like low budget, trash, no effort, no creativity. It's like, if I had to compare, like Stunna Reese's quality of videos is 10 times better than Marty Marr. At least Marty Marr, you don't know, like he be looking like he just woke up. Like the video is straight trash. At least Stunna Reese, he's outside. You see women. Now, like I said, he still hangs out the same places, man. It kind of gets boring watching him at CVS. I don't know what the hell is the obsession with that damn CVS, man. I can't believe he's still at CVS.
I made it for nothing, no turning to something from nothing. Made it through property on our minority, you never start. Hop on the jet on my property and fly away.